Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, it is business studies and you are the students of class 12th. Today we are going to discuss different steps of learning. I have told you that plan it is prepared for the future, but there are certain steps in planning. It is not one time token. It takes different steps to complete a plan. The first step in planning is that a manager and organizer has to take. It is the setting objective. It is the first and the foremost step of planning, that it is a planner has to set objective. He has to see that what I am going to do, what is my target, whatever I want to achieve. This is setting objective. And these objectives within the organization, they are to be communicated to the middle level or to the lower level, that we are going to set this objective. Our target must be this. It can be an individual objective for a certain department, or it can be a holistic objective for the whole organization. But objective is there, whether it is for individual department or for it is a whole department in an organization. But setting objective, it is must. It is important. It is the first objective for every type of planning. That what we are going to do, when we are going to do, how we are going to do. But the important thing is that what is our objective to perform all these things. पहला जो मकसद जो है उसका तयन जो है, उसको मुकर्रर करना जो है, ये जो स्टेप है, पहला कदम है प्लानिंग में. तो हमें क्या करना है, हमें क्या अचीव करना है, हमारी अचीवमेंट्स क्या होनी चाहिए. तो ये पहला प्लानिंग में पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव यही है एक मैनेजर के लिए. तो दूसरा ऑब्जेक्टिव जो है वह है डेवलपिंग प्रेमिसेस. आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट प्लानिंग इज थिंकिंग, taking the decisions in advance. So forecasting, it is one of the important things of planning. Second step, developing premises. Premises here means the forecasting. It is what are the limits that we are going to achieve. So a planner has to forecast the things. He has to plan the things in advance. He has to give the predictions. So these predictions, this forecasting, these are known as the premises of the planning. These are known as premises of the planning. So these premises are fixed by a planner in advance, that when I plan, I forecast. When I plan, I predict things. But these predictions or these forecasting, they are known as premises. So a planner has to develop the premises, because premises are integral part of planning, and a planner has to forecast. He has to forecast the things in advance. This is second step in planning. Third is identifying alternative course of action. So now a planner has to find out, he has to identify different course of action, that what I have to do. Different actions, different course of actions, that what I want to do. But there he needs to identify the different, he needs to identify the different course of action, that what steps I am going to do. I am going to achieve this target. I am going to achieve a target, but he must have multiple courses of actions. He must have different courses of actions, and he must identify all these. Say he must see yes or no in these alternative courses of action. So identification of alternative course of action, it is important. It is the third step of every planner. Fourth is evaluating alternative course of. So when he has different alternative course of action, he has different substitutes. he has different substitutes, he has different alternatives. Now he has to evaluate these alternatives, that what alternative will be in the benefit of the business, what alternative will be having less cost. So he has to evaluate these things. Just we are evaluating the papers, just we are evaluating you students. In the same way, he has to evaluate these different alternatives, that what type of alternative will be taken by a business in future, so that it would not adversely affect in future to the business. It will be beneficial to the business. He has to evaluate all these alternate courses of action. यानी मुख्तलिफ जो उसके सामने जो मुख्तलिफ काम जो हैं, अपना टारगेट अचीव करने के लिए जो उसके सामने मुख्तलिफ ऑप्शंस हैं, उनको वो एवेलुएट करे, उनके वो प्लस पॉइंट्स और माइनस पॉइंट्स बारीक बीनी से देखे कि हमें क्या करना है, कौन सा इसकी हमारे बिजनेस के फायदे में है. तो ये सभी चीजें उसने देखनी है. तो फिफ्थ जो है, दैट इज सिलेक्टिंग द ऑल्टरनेटिव. नाउ ही हैज फर्स्ट he had identified the alternatives, second he had to evaluate these alternatives, and third here, the fifth one and the third, this identification of these alternate courses of action, that he has to select one. Here he cannot select two, but he has to select one, that it is the most beneficial course of action in favor of business, and he has to select the one. So selection of alternative, it is the future planning of the business. At this very point, if a planner was successful to select the best alternative, it would be the business would stand in future. Otherwise, this step is the most important step for a manager, for a planner, that he has to select the best alternative in the benefit of the business. Taking different things, different alternatives, he has to see that less cost must be there, that the easiest way must be there, that it must attract different kinds of these target groups. So he has to find the best alternative. And sixth is implementing the plan. Now he has done the selection. He has selected the alternative. The sixth one is that he has to implement the plan. He has to communicate the plan to different levels of these workers, middle level, lower level. He has to communicate the things. He has to make them clear that this is our plan and we have to implement it. He must take their choices at this very step, because now he has selected the alternative and he has to implement the plan, but he must have the cooperation of the lower level and the middle level of workers. Unless and until they cooperate with them, he cannot implement the plan. So he must take them. He has to take them in confidence. Later on, he can implement the plan. And last but not the least, that is follow-up action. Now, during these planning, during these steps of planning, he has to do the follow-up action. That is, at every step, he has to see whether the plan is being implemented in letter and spirit. In letter and spirit, उर्दू में से कहते हैं min व an. Exactly, perfectly, accurately. क्या सभी प्लानिंग स्टेप्स जो हैं, हमारा प्लान जो है, क्या उससे सही मानों में इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाता है? At every step he has to see. It is not one time token that later on he would see that our plan was implemented in letter and spirit, wholly it was implemented, but all the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, during these steps he has to see at every time that whether the plan is being implemented accurately, perfectly, by different levels, by different workers, by different supervisors. So follow-up action, it is one of the important steps that a manager, that an organizer, that a planner has to take. I think this is enough for today. It is your 4th chapter, steps of planning. Better to go through these different steps, and these I have given you an outline, and you have to go hopefully I will drop the whole question on this WhatsApp page, and then you have to go yourself on this very page so that you can get it completely, accurately, exactly. I hope that you will get it very easily. So this is enough for the thanks and thanks. Please go.